Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Tokyo School Life, episode 29. Last time, in the last episode, we got into a sort of like shocking ending. For the episode wise, not Sakura'S ending, but more like the episode ending. I'm really worried. I don't know if I should continue or not, but I'm going to try, for you guys' sake. Oh, man. Alright, we are now at the hospital in Kyoto that Sakura'S is staying at. We apply to see her and wait our turn at the front desk.
Yeah,
I know, right, Karin? I agree. Yeah. In the end, she couldn't return to dormitory before the field trip because of the examination was dragging on. Thanks to some good luck, well, not exactly good luck, but the location of the field trip is Kyoto, where Sakura is hospitalized. We decided to come visit Sakura during our free time. Oh boy. When we told that to Sakura, she responded against it in the chat earlier, but hospitals have a particular smell. I guess it may be the smell of disinfectant. I remember being really scared of this smell when I was a kid. We show our school IDs and get granted entry passes to the hospital. We go up to the elevator to Sakura'S room on the 7th floor. We show our passes at the nurse's station, but the nurse tells us where the room is. Karin knocks on the door of the room.
Hi, dozo.
I hear Sakura's voice for the first time in a while and get nervous. She sounds healthy, but her room is single-person room. Everything is neat and clean. I notice a pile of manga in her bedside. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have thought I went to the wrong room for an instant. Sakura? Why did you do that, Sakura?
Sakura-chan, それどうしちゃったの？治療の邪魔なので思い切ってあまりお見せしたくなかったのです。あんたね、まさかそれが嫌で見舞いに来なくてもいいなんて言ったわけ？いいえ、そういうわけではなく、せっかくの京都旅行の機会を私のために使っていただくなど申し訳ないと。水臭いこと言ってんじゃないわよ。私たちは家族でしょ。そういう気遣いがむしろ腹立つわよ。そうだよ、さくらちゃんがいないと僕たち寂しいよ。
Yeah. I nod enthusiastically.
ありがとうございます。私は果報者です。
Oh, and also Sakura, I think your short hair also, looks cute.
同じショートカットなのに僕より似合ってるのずるいと思うな。ありがとうございます。葵とさくらの可愛さはタイプの違う可愛さなんだから気にすることないのよ。
Sakura finally smiles again. I sigh in relief. For a while we talk about recent happenings.
神社にね、野良猫が住み着いたんだよ。親子でお社の縁の下にいるの。子猫ふわふわなモコモコでかわいいのよ。
Karin tried to touch them and the mother cat scratched at her.
育児中の親猫は警戒心が強いと言いますものね。
Oh yeah, Karin did a concert in Akiba. Aoi and I went to see it.
人いっぱい集まってすごかった。面白かったよ。まあそれほどでもさくらも早く体直して見に来なさいよね。はい、ぜひそうしたいですね。病院のお食事は味気なくて、葵さんのご飯が恋しいです。さくらちゃんの好きなマーマレードサンドイッチ作ってきたんだけど。本当ですか？ありがとうございます。食べてもいいか後で確認しますね。
Sakura is replying as usual. It doesn't seem like she's doing that poorly. When I remember how worn out she looked at the Kami-Pro compared to how she is now, I feel relieved. Still, I can't just leave things hanging from that day. I speak to Sakura with determination. Sakura, I'm sorry.
はい、突然どうしたのですか？
The reason your condition got so bad is because you pushed yourself too hard, right? If only I had watched more carefully.
ああ、いいえ。これは無理をしたとかそういうことではないのです。
Bad liar. Then what? Sakura? Sakura exchanged looks with Karin and Aoi. Aoi looks down and Karin stares at me.
ごめん、本当に悪いんだけど、ちょっとだけ席外して。
Why? What? What? Wait, what do you mean?
後でちゃんと話すから。だから今だけお願い。先に下に行って待ってて。
Karin's expression doesn't look like she's trying to pick on me. It looks like she was suffering just to say it. Sakura, I'll come back again. I waved to Sakura and left the hospital room ahead of the others. They're late. It's been 20 minutes now. I keep staring at the floor indicator light in the elevator. The two of them haven't returned. What on earth they are talking about? From Aoi and Karin's expressions, it doesn't seem to be anything fun. Being alone at a time like this, I can only think of bad things. Why won't they listen? Why won't they let me listen? It's frustrating being the only one left out. I thought we were all family at the Tomoe dormitory. The elevator descends from 7th floor to 1st floor. The two of them might be on it this time. The elevator door opens. Aoi, Karin! I start to ask him what happened, but then I notice something out of the ordinary. Aoi? Aoi takes one look at my face and then runs towards the exit of the hospital. Karin! What happened?
ここじゃ人が多いわ。一度ホテルに戻りましょう。葵、落ち着いた？
This is not good.
ごめん、もう大丈夫。
We transferred from the train to bus and returned to the hotel. Along the way, Karin kept trying to calm down Aoi, so I still haven't heard what happened. I've got a really bad feeling about this. My heart is pounding. So then, what happened? What did you two talk about? Why was Aoi crying? Karin looks me right in the eyes. I know she's hesitating. But about what? What is she trying to decide?
前にも一回聞いたけど、あんたさくらのことを家族じゃなくて女の子として好きなのよね。
はあ？
からかってるんじゃないわよ。真面目な話をしてるの。だからあんたも真面目に答えて。
Yeah, I like Sakura as a girl. I like her romantically. What's this? I'm so embarrassed.
あんたこのまま何も知らずに国に帰るつもりはない？
I can't return to my country without knowing. What?
さくらとのことはひと夏の綺麗な恋の思い出にして、これで終わりにする気はないかってこと。
Wait, what? You don't intend just to end things here and return your country, leaving Sakura with memories of summer love?
かりんちゃん、そんな言い方。その方がお互いのためってこともあるでしょ。
No, don't say it. What do you mean?
あんたもうすうす察しはついてるんでしょ。
Karin's words sharply cut into my heart like a knife.
私と葵はさくらと付き合いも長い。家族として最後まで関わるって決めてる。でもあんたは無理しなくてもいいのよ。
It's... I tried to reply, saying it's not overdoing it, but my words got stuck.
明日も見舞いに行くから、それまでにどうするか決めて。君はさくらちゃんの味方だよね。
Of course I will. I'm left alone in the hotel lobby. I don't like this. I can't sleep. I roll around in my futon. I hear Hardy snoring all around me. All the other guys in the room are already sound asleep. I check the clock on my smartphone. It's already 2 a.m. It's not the humidity that's keeping me up. The hotel's air conditioning works well, and it's pleasant, despite it being a summer night. I keep replaying Karin's word again and again in my head. Karin was implying I should forget everything and go back to my country. I don't have to force myself to be with her. At first, it sounds like she's saying something mean. Even though we'll live day by day together in my dormitory calling each other family, in the end, I'm left out. But this is her way of being kind? Even I know that much. Sakura's condition must be no laughing matter. Enough to make Aoi cry. Enough that she thinks it'll be burden to me to hear it. This must be a life or death situation. My chest hurts. It feels like I'm being squeezed under my shirt. Karin was right to ask me to prepare myself. I don't know how to answer. The disturbance I felt at that moment is proof that I have every intention to take that burden on. It's so frustratingly difficult. I like Sakura. I like her so much. I'm beside myself. But could it just be a calculated, fickle feeling? To the point I wouldn't want to hear something so serious? Is that what Karin meant by casual feeling of fleeting summer love? I don't want to think that all it is. But what's the truth? I don't understand my own feelings. I have no confidence. I'm finally getting sleepy. Sakura. Sakura, don't look at me like that. Smile.
で、ここにいるってことは気持ちが固まったってことでいいの？
Yeah, I have. There was something wrong with me yesterday. I was so disturbed that I was only thinking about my own feelings. But at dawn, I finally realized when I thought of Sakura's face. This is actually really simple. I want to see Sakura smile, so I'll get involved.
そうならいいわ。さくら、あんたと二人で話がしたいってさ。
I go by myself to the same room as yesterday. I knock lightly.
どうぞ。
Hey Sakura, good morning.
はい、おはようございます。
Sakura closes the manga she was reading and puts it beside her bed. We both try to let the other speak and stay silent. I should be the one speak first here. I want you to tell me about your condition. I say it very straightforwardly, but I intend some subtle implications as well. I think Sakura understands that. Sakura casually takes a deep breath.
私の体には時限爆弾が埋まっています。時計の針が進むごとに少しずつ体を蝕んでいき、いつか爆発する爆弾が。
What? 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 That's your disease?
はい。手術をすれば完治も見込めますが、成功の可能性は高くはありません。
And if it fails? Sakura says nothing and shakes her head.
だから私は手術を遅らせてもらいました。お薬で体をだましだまし、なるべくその時が先延ばしになるように。
That time. In other words.
だから私が倒れたのはあなたが悪いわけではないのです。ただその時が来た、それだけのことです。
Sakura smiles faintly. My heart grinds. I thought I wanted to see Sakura smile, but this heartbreaking expression isn't what I meant.
ああ、そんな顔をしないでください。もう覚悟はできているのです。侍は死ぬことを恐れません。
That psycho sounds well-known line. Sakura says it jokingly, but her face doesn't look like she's joking around.
私はカリンさんと葵さん、それにあなたという素敵な家族を得られました。だから心残りはないんですよ。
I wanna rip out my chest open. I'll do anything for Sakura. I want her to smile genuinely from the heart. Really? Absolutely nothing? You can't say anything.
そういえば成就院行けませんでしたね。
Kiyomizu Dera Choichuin, a temple here in Kyoto with strong connections to Saiko Takamori. When we decided to go on a field trip on Kyoto, Sakura and I promised we'd go there.
行きたいと言ったら私を連れ出してくださいますか？
Sakura laughs as if it's a joke. Don't make that face. Let's go. Aoi and Karin will help. Let's go to Choichuin right now. Japan's former capital, Kyoto. During the Meiji Restoration, it was relocated to Tokyo, city which long flourished the capital of Japan. In Japan, when it became the Middle Ages, things were mostly managed by samurai families. Even so, real coupled layer authority continued as the imperial family had some influence. And since the Emperor of Japan lived in Kyoto, it naturally became cultural center in Japan. As a reflection of that long history and tradition, Kyoto has many historical temples and landmarks remaining that are designated as World Heritage Sites. You could say Kyoto is a living witness to Japan's history. Kiyomizu-dera is one such temple with long history.
本当に来てしまいました。いいのでしょうか。
We can't waste much time though. The hospital won't just discharge Sakura and let her go this way. So we told them a friend had come to visit when we were going to take a talk in nearby cafe, which somehow got them to let her outside. Aoi and Karin got Sakura out of the way, and then passed the baton to me. To avoid any physical strain on Sakura, we took a taxi from there straight to Kiyomizu-dera.
雨降っていますね。
It looked like rain since this morning. I thought Kiyomizu-dera would be full of tourists, but thanks to weather, the people are sparse. The rain gently pours down from the grey sky. Damn it! I only have one umbrella. I was so clumsy I totally forgot. I should have borrowed another umbrella from Karin or Aoi. We have no other choice, so I took the umbrella over Sakura to keep her from getting wet.
それではあなたが濡れてしまいます。
I don't care. It doesn't matter for me. If you get wet, I'll be in trouble.
でしたらこうすれば。
Sakura comes right up against me. Our shoulders are close enough to touch. My heart immediately skips a beat. Sakura also blushes and looks down. She must be impressed too. Seeing that makes my heart beat even faster. But by the way, the Japanese expression to jump down from Kiyomizu stage is about Kiyomizu-dera, right? Said like do something with the intention of jumping from Kiyomizu stage. It means to give it your all when doing something.
ええ、清水寺の本堂に高い舞台があります。江戸時代にはそこから飛び降りて生き残ると願いが叶うという民間伝承があったそうですよ。
So it wasn't just a figure of speech. They really did jump.
一般の観光客は皆さんそちらが第一のお目当てだと思います。
But for us samurai maiden freaks, Jojuin is main attraction.
聖地巡礼ですね。
Sakura smiles happily. Right before the Meiji Restoration, Japan's backbone was split between the two warring factions. The Sabakuha, who tried to support the Edo shogunate and compete with the foreign countries, and the Kinnoha, who sought to abolish the shogunate and start new administration under Emperor of Japan. Under the guidance of priest Kinnoha Gensho, Joji became like a salon of the important figures of the Kinnoha together. The person Saiko-chan's is modeled after, Saiko Takamori, was one of the patriots of the Kinnoha. All of this just knowledge from I got watching Samurai Maiden though. So, anyway, Joujin appears to be an important location in Samurai Maiden 2. It's the secret meeting place of Kinnoha. Also, it's the stage of Saito-chan's destiny. We walk the grounds of shrine a bit, and then come to gate before Joujin.
ここが西郷ちゃんが成明公の死を知らされた場所なのですね。
Sakura sighs as she is deeply moved. The ruler of Satsuma domain at that time was Lord Shimatsu Nariakira. During the upheaval of the switch of the Edo and Meiji period, he was wise ruler who looked into the future, introduced the latest technology of Satsuma domain, and discovered many talented people. Saiko-chan was a youngster promoted by Lord Nariakira. He was her life mentor and someone she admired greatly. However, Lord Nariakira faced sudden death at young age. Saiko-chan heard what happened from at this part of Chojin, and at one point her despair, she decided to follow in his footsteps. Some people probably dismiss this as just something that happened in fiction, but when you encounter a work of fiction that can change your life, it can fascinate you so much as reality, or maybe even more. So in a way, this is something that actually happened to us.
中には入れないんですね。
Chojin's gate is firmly closed. It's open to the public during May and November though. Let's come again then. Sakura doesn't respond to my invitation. Instead of to be able to imagine the inside of the Chojin and remember how Saiko-chan looked, she closes her eyes and concentrates on her imagination.
ありがとうございます。本当に来られてよかったです。
Sakura's smile is too fleeting. It seems transparent as if it could be now melted in any moment. I was afraid of that. You said you're prepared. Saiko-chan won't say that. It's probably too far for me to say this. But I decided I'll be with Sakura until the end. You read the newest issue of Weekly Club magazine, right? Samurai doesn't fear death. Saiko-chan's catchphrase is the epitome of ideal samurai warrior, who would live their life like a battlefield, prepared to lose their life for the sake of their lord. But the one she served has passed away. She had decided to do the same. That's what happened up this month, and is the climax to the latest volume. After that, in the serialized comics, Saiko-chan tried to die, but in the end, she didn't. Saiko-chan will continue her long journey, big reminder of her life meaninglessly granted for her. And after interacting with many people, finally Saiko-chan came to her own conclusion. That was the issue released yesterday. Saiko-chan resolved to accept upon herself the ideals of Lord Nariakira and to devote her life to the peace of the common people. At that moment, the meaning catchphrase she had used all this time got turned upside down. Samurai doesn't fear death, if that death is for great cause. Meaningless death is what is detestable. Samurai Maiden is a story of Saiko-chan's growth. Saiko-chan was saying to live a life to the fullest until the end without giving up. That's what I think. Sakura's body shivers. Sakura?
私はバカです。
Sakura?
私は三国一の大バカ者です。自分のことが憤ろしくてたまりません。
Sakura's words heave from her body.
私は死を受け入れていたわけじゃない。ただ単に自分の人生を本気で生きていなかっただけなんです。
Sakura is crying.
傍観者でいれば傷つかないで済むという姑息な打算です。こんな簡単なことに今頃気づくなんて。
Sakura!
私死ぬのが怖い。生きていたいんです。
What am I doing? I thought I wanted to make the girls I liked smile, and yet she's crying so much. Sakura, you won't die!
なぜそんなことがあなたに言えるのですか？
I don't care about logic. Sakura, you won't die. I won't let you die.
そんなのめちゃくちゃです。
I decided to believe it. So Sakura, believe in me.
ひどい人です。あなたはひどい人です。こんな
Oh my god. I embrace Sakura tightly around the shoulders. Sakura continues crying out without caring about other people watching, until she runs out of tears, until the rain washes them away. I will survive. Oh man. I have to stop here, guys. I can't go on. Not more today, not more. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one, man. Bye bye.